E.N.D here. When Commander Masters was announced, everyone went crazy. Not regarding the draft booster boxes, nor the $400 set booster boxes, neither the collector booster boxes, but the 4 pre-constructed Commander decks: Sliver Swarm, Eldrazi Unbound, Enduring Enchantments, and Planeswalker's Party. Each deck offers players a particular focus, play experience and strategy. But is it worth it to buy a Commander Masters pre-constructed deck? Let's start. Intro please.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit. Καμιά φορά είναι καλό, καμιά φορά είναι κακό.
And I want to start with the most anticipated one, Sliver Swarm, a particular Commander 5 color deck that's all about slivers, and who doesn't love slivers? A unique creature type in Magic the Gathering where each member brings a unique buff to all your other slivers. Commander Sliver Gravemother, a new Sliver Lord that removes the legend rule from all your slivers and grants all of them Encore, meaning that you can create multiple copies of your beloved slivers without any legend rule consequences. Price, one of the most expensive, $130, €80. Content value, approximately $370. The most expensive cards in this Commander deck are, obviously, the new slivers: Sliver Gravemother, Regal Sliver, Taunting Sliver, Lazotep Sliver, Capricious Sliver, and Hatcher Sliver. Considering that these are new slivers, everyone would want to add them to their slivers decks. Then we have some support sliver spells: Rukaramel Biologist, a Sliver Queen ripoff, Titan of Littjara, Descendant Fury, and For the Ancestors. Apart from these new spells, the most interesting reprints in this deck are Sliver Hive Lord, another popular Sliver Lord that grants your sliver indestructible, Gay Rider Sliver, Brute Sliver, Shifting Sliver, Siphon Sliver, Crystalline Sliver, and Vanquisher Banner. Verdict: worth it 75%. Yes, is one of the most expensive Commander Masters PreCon deck, but here we are talking about slivers, a new breed of slivers. If you are in slivers or you want to start a sliver deck, this deck is perfectly made for you. The only disadvantage is that if you really want to be competitive with the sliver deck, you need to upgrade, and slivers are not cheap. Sliver Legion, Sliver Overlord, Sliver Queen, which is on the reserve list, just to mention a few. My advice: if you want to start and play with a sliver deck, this is made for you. Eldrazi Unbound, the first ever colorless pre-constructed deck that Wizards of the Coast have ever printed, focusing on ramping and casting giant powerful spells, plus a combination of interesting artifacts. Commander Zuludok Void Gorgerer, a new legendary Eldrazi, not Titan, that can grant your 7+ colorless mana spell Cascade. Price: the most expensive out of the 4, $150, €115. Content value, approximately $350. The most expensive cards in this Commander deck are, obviously, the new Eldrazi and Eldrazi support spells: Zuludok Void Gorgerer, Flare of Loyalties, Rise of the Eldrazi, Calamity of the Titans, Darksteel Monolith, Omartis Ghostfire Initiate, Abstruse Archeac, Desecrate Reality, Skittering Cicada, and Ugin Mastery. Apart from all these new spells, the most interesting reprints in this deck are Kozilek the Great Distortion, one of the 3 Eldrazi Titans, Ugin the Ineffable, Hangerbeck Walker, Not of this World, All is Dust, It That Betrays with new artwork, and Forsaken Monument. Verdict: worth it 80%. Yes, it's the most expensive one. But again, here we are talking about Eldrazi and a new breed of Eldrazi, and especially Eldrazi support spells. If you love to annihilate your opponents, Eldrazi are your creatures, and this could be easily your deck. But if you really want to be competitive and really destroy all your opponents, you need to upgrade heavily this deck. You need the 3 Eldrazi Titans. You need Emrakul. And again, Emrakul is not cheap. My advice, this deck is an excellent deck to begin playing with Eldrazi. Enduring Enchantments, a particular commander deck focusing on enchantments and enchantment creatures. Commander, Aniktea, Hand of Erebos, a Theros demigod with menace that give menace to your other enchantment creatures and can create 3/3 zombie tokens from your graveyard, ideal with Enchantment Saga. Price, one of the cheapest, $85, €75. Content value, approximately $400. The most expensive cards in this new commander deck are, as per the two previous decks, the new enchantments and enchantment support spells. Aniktea, Hand of Erebos, Battle at the Hell Vault, where you can create Avacyn, Boon of the Spirit Realm, Cacophony Unleashed, Ghoulish Impetus, Narsi Fable Singer, Ondu Spirit Dancer, Composer of Spring, Demon of Fate's Design, and Nyxborn Behemoth. Apart from all these new enchantment spells, the most interesting reprints in this deck are LMFAO, I'm Sexy and I Know It, Dryad of the Illusion Grove, Heliod God of the Sun, Calyx Destiny Hand, Starfield of Nyx, Starfield Mystic, Citizen Champion, and Grasp of Fate. Verdict, worth it 60%. I must admit that enchantments themed commander decks are not that popular with players, but enchantments are an important element of any commander deck. Even though at first it seems one of the least powerful deck to play with, certain enchantments, especially the newly printed ones, are very strong and can be easily added to your decks. Having said that, if you can upgrade this deck, I believe you can easily surprise your opponents. My advice, buy if you want to upgrade your already constructed deck. Planeswalker's Party, a particular deck centering around Planeswalkers which lets you and facilitate the casting and play of your beloved Planeswalkers. Commander, Commodore Guff, a Planeswalker himself that accelerates the casting of Planeswalkers and assist in adding more loyalty counters. Price, it's funny because it's the cheapest one, $80, €80. Content value, approximately $430. The most expensive cards in this deck are, without any doubt, the new Planeswalkers and their new support spells. Commodore Guff, Theo Geometric Tactician, Chandra Legacy of Fire, Vronos Masked Inquisitor, Leori Spark Touch Hunter, Gatewatch Beacon, Onake Oathkeeper, Spark Shaper Visionary, Guff Rewrites History, and Jaya's Phoenix. Apart from new Planeswalkers and new Planeswalker support spells, this deck will come with more Planeswalkers and more Planeswalker support reprints. Ajani Steadfast, Elspeth Sam's Champion, Jace Beleren, Chandra Awakening Inferno, Mangara the Diplomat, Spark Double, and the most valuable reprint, the Chain Veil. Verdict, worth it 90%. It's the most interesting commander deck in my opinion. If you want an entry-level, strong commander deck that will make your opponents go crazy, this is for you. It's one of the most fun to play deck out of the four. Just imagine having a horde of Planeswalkers on the battlefield. It will make every opponent go crazy and kills you every time you activate a Planeswalker's ability. And if you really want to shine with this deck, just add some very strong Planeswalkers. My advice, if you want to make everyone at the table curse you, go for it. As a conclusion, Commander Masters pre-con decks are all worth buying at a reasonable price. If you are going to overpay the 4 decks, better save your money, just buy the single cards you need. Leave me a comment, what are your opinions regarding these 4 commander decks? Which one would you buy? Honestly, I had wisely pre-ordered these some time ago. Subscription button is here, subscribe for my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.